The 7th generation of consoles introduced major technological leaps, and the PlayStation 3 was no exception. Despite a rocky launch in 2006, Sony improved the system with updated models and a library of visually stunning, technically ambitious games that pushed the console's hardware to its limits. So today on GameRant, we're going over the 8 most impressive PS3 games. Up first is God of War 3. The entire God of War franchise is impressive, but God of War 3 delivered the franchise's signature epic boss battles on a grander scale than ever before. With stunning visuals and massive mythological environments, players once again stepped into the role of Kratos, battling gods and titans with over-the-top combat and finishers. Widely praised for its gameplay and graphics, it remains one of the most acclaimed hack-and-slash titles on the PS3. Up next is Killzone 2. This title was one of the most anticipated games of its time, thanks to its infamous E3 2005 reveal trailer that showcased seemingly impossible visuals. While the final game didn't perfectly match its pre-rendered debut, it was still an impressive first-person shooter with a gritty, violent atmosphere and hyper-realistic graphics. Though the franchise faded after 2013's Killzone Shadowfall, many still consider the second entry the series' best. Coming in at number 6, we have Crysis. Prior to its PS3 release, Crysis had already built a reputation for its cutting-edge graphics, to the point that Can It Run Crysis became a benchmark in PC gaming. Bringing the game to PS3 seemed like a technical nightmare, but Crytek managed to make it work. While there were visual downgrades from its PC counterpart, its vast tropical environments, destructible buildings, and flexible nanosuit-powered combat made it a visually stunning achievement. Up next is Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. This third entry in the Uncharted series took Naughty Dog's blockbuster franchise to new heights, with some of the most detailed environments and lifelike character animations on the PS3. The globe-trotting adventure of Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan was packed with cinematic storytelling, earning the game near perfect scores and multiple Game of the Year awards. Next on our list is Battlefield 3. Made in the impressive Frostbite 2 engine, Battlefield 3 pushed first-person shooter visuals beyond anything else at the time. It delivered the series' trademark large-scale battles, destructible environments, and vehicle warfare with impressive performance on consoles. Widely regarded as a high point for the franchise, it's still considered by many as the golden age of Battlefield. At number 3 on our list, it's The Last of Us. This now iconic game became an instant classic, selling over 1.3 million copies in its first week and winning numerous Game of the Year awards. Set in a post-apocalyptic United States, its gripping narrative, tense gameplay, and breathtaking environments set a new standard for storytelling in games. Its success led to remasters, a sequel, and even an HBO adaptation, with players still craving a third installment. Next up is 2013's Tomb Raider. This reboot refreshed the legendary franchise with a darker, more survival-focused approach. Featuring stunning visuals, a new crafting and skill system, and intense action, it redefined Lara Croft's origins while delivering one of the PS3's most visually impressive experiences. And last but definitely not least, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 pushed the PS3 to its absolute limits, packing an enormous open world full of detailed environments and endless content. From Los Santos' bustling streets to the peaks of Mount Chiliad, Rockstar Games achieved an unprecedented level of scale and complexity. Though later versions would enhance its visuals, the fact that the PS3 was able to withstand a game of that size with decent performance is a technical feat, to say the least. And that's our list of the 8 most impressive PS3 games. From first-person shooters to sprawling adventures, the PlayStation 3 truly packed a major punch for its time. So with all the legendary games for the PS3, which ones impressed you the most and why? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, be sure to keep it tuned to GameRant.